Now, I know what you're all thinking. 27, what the fuck?
We can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs, whenever our foes come by. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces.
Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video and welcome to my 150 subs special, I guess some people would call it. So basically, I was thinking the other day, we're getting close to 150 subs. I want to do something special for it because we didn't really do much for 100 subs. Obviously there was stuff going on the channel at the time, if you were around then. And I wanted to do something a bit more special for 150 subs. I'm going to talk about the whole, like how fucking insane getting 150 subscribers on YouTube is. I'm going to talk about that in like a podcast or something like that. But I was sitting there thinking, okay, what could I do? And I was wondering, how much do you actually know about me? Like, you watching this video right now, how much do you honestly know about me as a person? How much do I know about you? So, first thing that came to mind was like a Q&A type thing. And although I really want to do a Q&A at some point, just because like it's one of those things that like every YouTuber does, and I really want to do it at some point just because like I've never done one before, and it's something I've always wanted to do. I feel like I want to save it for a little bit, save it for maybe a bigger milestone. And there's like maybe a few more people here and can get some more questions in, it could be a bigger video. And so I was thinking, okay, I'll put the Q&A on the back burner for now, and I thought I'd do this whole however number many facts of me video type thing, because I've seen a lot of these on YouTube, and hopefully I can get to know you guys who watch these videos a bit more, because there's not many of these, it's like 4 or 5 of you, right? And we can all just get to know each other a bit better. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, a bit of a different video. So I know you're thinking 27, what the fuck, why is he making 27? A bit of a weird number, but there's a few reasons for it, and I'm never going to tell you any of them, so we're just going to move on. So a few of these are pretty standard, a few of them are a bit weird, some of them about YouTube, about games, and some of them are just completely random and weird. So first and foremost, I am 15 years old. My birthday is on the 8th of November. I was born in the year 2000, which makes me a millennium baby, which is obviously pretty sick. So yeah, I'm 15 right now, and I'm going to be 16 in November. I am about 6 foot, I think. I know everyone says that, even if people are like 5'11", they'll say they're like 6 foot, but honestly, last time I like measured my height, I was about 5'10", 5'11". I don't know why I said 11, so weird. Anyway, and I've like stood next to like family members and people who are about 6 foot or a little bit under than that, and I'm usually a fair bit, I say a fair bit, like an inch or two taller than them. So I'm gonna just say I'm 6 foot, just because that sounds cooler. So yeah, I'm 6 foot, roughly. I've been making YouTube videos since spring 2014, obviously completely inconsistently, as is the tradition with my channel. Inconsistency is pretty on point, but yeah, I started making YouTube videos at about spring 2014. That's when I started like actually posting actual videos. So the way I'm gonna do this one is I'm gonna have 2 like all-time favorite YouTubers and 3 YouTubers I like to watch right now. So my two favorite YouTubers of all time are probably, one is called Fantastic, who he doesn't really upload anymore. He has about 25,000 subs on his channel, I think, at the moment, and I don't know, he hasn't really uploaded like consistent. I think he's had real life stuff going on for like since like 2014. He's never really been like consistent with his uploads for a while now, but basically back in like 2012, 2013, he's like the first YouTuber I watched, and his videos, like, they're not edited, there's nothing fancy about them, but some of his commentary is just so fucking funny. He's just incredible. I wish he was still making videos like he did in 2012, 2013, but yeah, he's part of the reason why I got into YouTube in the first place. And my second one is probably Allier, just because, I don't know, I'm going to talk about this, I think this is one of my other facts, but I was just addicted to Allier for a while. I watched his videos so much. I watched a lot of his older videos, went back and watched them. He's just like one of my biggest inspirations for doing YouTube, and yeah. So my top 2 of all time, Fantastic and Allier. Probably never heard of Fantastic, to be honest. But my 3 favorite right now, I changed like favorite YouTubers, like YouTubers I watch all the time, like every single day. And so my top 3 right now would probably be a guy called iTemp. He does Call of Duty videos. He does like Road to Commanders and stuff, and I like him. He's pretty chill. Funhouse, which is a branch of Rooster Teeth, and they're just fucking, I don't know, no way to explain them, to be honest. And third, probably be like AJ3 FIFA. He makes FIFA videos, and I'm just addicted to his squad builder showdowns at the moment. So yeah, top 2 of all time, Fantastic and Allier. Top 3, Funhouse, iTemp, and AJ3. right now. That'll probably change in like a week. I can do this. I don't know how I can do it. I can't really do it when I'm speaking, but I'm not sure how. I'm not sure what sort of muscles you need to do it. There's no like workout you can do. You don't like do 10 million steps a day. I don't know. I've been able to do it for as long as I can remember since I was really little, and I don't know how I do it, but I just can't. So I don't even know. Like I said before, I change like favorite YouTubers like every few days. But in those few days, I will just binge watch like a certain type of video or a certain series for like, you know, a few hours, a few days, a week, a few weeks. But basically, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just fucking addicted to watching YouTube videos. I will sit and watch a certain series or a certain type of video for days on end, and like, you know, I'll have it playing in the background, pretty much whatever I'm doing, unless I'm at school or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, I binge on one type of video, and then in a few days I'll move on to the next type of video. And yeah, so I binge on YouTube a little bit. One thing I feel like I might want to do if I ever like got any sort of following on YouTube, and I ever got any sort of fame, something I feel like I'd quite like to do. I kind of want to make some sort of music. Like a lot of YouTubers do this typically when they like get bigger and they've got a lot of a following. They can branch out into other mediums or medias, one of the two. And I don't know, I feel like I'd want to make like music at some point, like music videos and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's always something I quite like to do. I'm not sure what type of music exactly, like parodies or fucking rap or something. I don't know. You just see like a lot of YouTubers, a couple of UK YouTubers in particular actually do that when they get bigger. And I don't know, if I ever got any sort of following on YouTube, then I don't know, I quite like to make some sort of music videos every now and then. So yeah, I am Scottish, which I know I don't sound Scottish at all. But on the video, or when I'm talking to like mates who don't speak very Scottish either, I just sound like this. When I'm around family, I have a bit more of an accent, but it's not honestly that strong. But yeah, I'm 100% Scottish. I say I'm 100%. My mum and dad are both like Scottish. But yeah, I'm Scottish even though I don't sound it. When I was younger, I was really fucking athletic. Like I did fucking tennis and golf and fucking judo and running club and all this bullshit. And then I got Black Ops 2. I got completely addicted to Black Ops 2. I got really unfit, and now I feel sick after a leg day, basically. So yeah, I used to be really athletic, and I'm not really athletic now. But I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to get back to what I was before. So yeah, I used to be really athletic, but I'm not really now. My favorite game, I don't really have a favorite game right now. Like I'm playing a lot of different games right now. I'm going back and playing a lot of old PS3 games, like older CODs, older Assassin's Creeds, some other random games like The Sims 3. I don't know why I was playing that. But my favorite game of all time is probably the Assassin's Creed series. I was addicted to that for a while, even though I haven't really liked the last few games. I feel like the story's getting the Ubisoft just don't give a shit about the story anymore. I didn't even play Syndicate. Unity was okay. I got the Platinum Trophy on Assassin's Creed 2, and I've got like 100% on a couple of them. So yeah, my favorite game of all time is probably the Assassin's Creed series. I have never had any pets. Never. I don't know if that sounds bad or not, but yeah. If I have an addiction to anything, I'm gonna say I have an addiction to sugar. It's one of those things like most of the time, like I can go like several hours without like eating or whatever, like any normal person. But like if I just think about, if I'm sitting at home doing nothing and there's just stuff downstairs to like eat, especially sugary stuff, I'll just go and have it. And then the thing with sugar is like when you have something sugary, it just makes you hungrier and you want to eat more. It's like empty calories, you're eating stuff, but your body tricks you into thinking you haven't eaten anything, or the sugar does. And yeah, honestly, if I start eating it, I'll eat a load more. And yeah, so just even thinking about it, like I could sit here and like not have anything to eat. If I think about it, if I just think, oh, I could go down and eat something, I will, and it'll probably be something sugary. So yeah, if I was gonna say I have an addiction to anything, it would be sugar. I've never had any cigarettes or drugs, never like tried any drug or anything. I'm not a smoker, and I never intend to be. I don't want to do any of that stuff, to be honest. So yeah, not a smoker, never tried any drugs. So yeah, sick. I have absolutely no fucking idea what I want to do when I'm older. Like I don't really have any sort of plan, which it sounds pretty bad. A lot of people do actually have a sort of know what they want to do, or like gonna go to college or uni or go straight into work. And Whenever anyone asks me, I just don't know. I just have no idea what I'd want to do. The only thing that I could think of was YouTube, obviously. That's like the ultimate dream. But also maybe a football. I think being a footballer would be good, but I don't really even play football that much, so I don't think I could really do it professionally. But yeah, anything like realistic, I just have no idea. I like a few different kinds of music. I quite like rap actually, like Eminem and just the standard stuff. A lot of like drum and bass type stuff, like not just drum and bass, but like house and some dubstep, some trap sort of stuff. Just sort of all that sort of mixed in together. I like a few things from like drum and bass and house and trap, and I like a few different kinds of songs from like a few of those. So some of that sort of stuff. Also some like regular like popular songs, like I don't know, I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. But also a lot of songs that YouTubers make, like gaming related songs or parodies, or just a lot of like songs that YouTubers make. Quite like that stuff. So yeah, that's a bit of an insight onto what I like in terms of music. I've never ever had a official job. I've been on work experience, but I've never actually had a job. Something that I'm sort of kind of insecure about. I don't really care that much, but I feel a lot of people often say that I've got small ears, and I don't know if it actually, yeah, you kind of can tell on video. They are pretty small, like compared to like my head, and I feel like I've got a big head. I feel like my body isn't in proportion to some other parts of my body. Like I'm vaguely tall. I'm slightly above average in terms of height. My entire body is skinny. Like if you look at this, like I'm pretty skinny, but then my ears are small, my head is pretty big. Like I have a big head, and my ears don't help. My ears make my head look even bigger than my body does, make my head look even bigger. And obviously your face and your head is what most people would see all the time, so they can't, most of the time you don't see how skinny I am on like my body, and then like my head and my face is just like bigger. So yeah, I'm a little bit insecure about that sometimes, both in terms of like on videos and just in real life in general. But yeah, so I just feel like my head and my ears and my body are just completely out of proportion sometimes. From about 2013 to 2014 to like sort of the beginning of 2015, I was kind of addicted to Ali. I'm just gonna, I don't want to sound like really fucking weird when I say it. It's like, obviously I'm not gay or anything like that, but I don't know, it was just, he's one of the first like YouTubers, or not one of the first, but well, he was kind of one of the first big YouTubers I got into. I started playing Call of Duty, and my friend told me about this Ali guy who was really good at Call of Duty, and obviously when I was like 13, I was a little squeaker. I thought Ali was like the best in the world. He'd get like 30 kill TDMs. I was like, holy fuck, this guy is incredible. He gets a VSAT like every game. He's incredible. Obviously Ali is not the best in the world, but that's sort of the reason, part of the reason I got into him. And over the years, I watched so many of his videos over and over again. And like, at some points I'd go back and I'd watch his videos from like 2011, 2010, when he like, and 2009 when he first started YouTube. And like, part of the reason he inspires me so much to do YouTube, when I go back and watch his older videos, and he's got like 10,000 subs, and he's like, oh yeah, I haven't really got a name for myself, I'm not really famous or anything like that, you know, I've only got 10,000 subs. I'm like, he's the biggest COD YouTuber in the world now. And I don't know, something about that just really inspired me. Like Ali, he was started off as a small shit YouTuber, everyone does, and something about that just kind of inspires me. And Ali is just, I don't know, I just like him. He's a little bit like, I don't know, over the top now with some of his like clickbaity videos, and he's a bit, I still like him. And yeah, so Ali, one of my favorite YouTubers all the time. I was a bit addicted to his videos for a couple of years there, but yeah, so Ali addiction, hashtag Ali addiction. So some people say to me, oh, I've never had a nosebleed, or I had one nosebleed, it lasted for like 30 seconds. I have had more nosebleeds than I can count, and some of them have been freaking scary, to be honest. So it all started back in primary 7, last day of primary school, and I got nosebleed like almost every other day, and like they were sort of average. For me, they were average. I think for a lot of people they're kind of long-lasting-ish, but they were pretty average for me at that point. And I think I got some like nose drops or something at some point, and then they stopped for a couple of years. I had the odd one every now and then, but yeah, a couple of them were like pretty scary. Like I don't want to gross you out, but there's sometimes when like a big blood clot, like sort of goes, like that bit between your nose and your mouth is sort of connected, like a big blood clot will get into your mouth and you have to spit it out, or like a massive bogey will come out covered in blood, and it'll even open up the way, clear the path for more blood. It's a little bit gross. I'm sorry, I probably should have like left some sort of queasy warning in before that one, but yeah, so it stopped for a while. I had some nose drops, and then it started again a little while ago, a couple of years ago actually now probably, and obviously they were pretty bad again, a bit like they were last time. and I went to the doctor and I got it cauterized, which is like where they essentially stick a burning stick up your nose to like burn the blood vessel at like top of your nose to like stop it opening and bleeding, and it wasn't really painful at all. They had some like anesthetic, so it didn't really hurt at all. He didn't really feel it, so it was pretty fine. And then it stopped. Try that again. It stopped for a while, and then I had this one. Sort of around New Year. I can't remember when exactly, but it was really fucking bad. It lasted for a lot longer than any other one I could remember. I can't remember how long exactly it would have lasted. It must have been over an hour at least, at the very least. But it just kept coming. There was so much blood. I'm getting like lightheaded and sick thinking about it just now. But yeah, it was going on for ages, and it just wouldn't stop. And I was feeling like lightheaded and sick, sitting over the toilet, and I was like, oh shit. I was genuinely fucking scared because so much blood was coming out. I was thinking, obviously, I wasn't gonna die or anything like that. Probably, if it lasted long enough, I probably could. But I was really fucking scared. I was thinking I was like gonna faint, and like the blood would like I start choking on the blood or something. And I had to go to the doctor, and I was like walking. I was feeling shit, and then he had to like stick like cotton things up my nose just to like keep it stop like make the blood clot. And then he like had to do the cauterizing thing where he stuck the stick up my nose again and burned the blood vessel shut. But I didn't get any anesthetic this time, so it was really fucking uncomfortable. But yeah. But basically, yeah, I've had quite an experience with nosebleeds. Only upside is that whenever I do get a nosebleed now, I know exactly what to fucking do because I've had so much practice with them. But yeah, that one nosebleed where I had to go to the doctors, I was fucking scared to be honest. I was like, mom, it's still going, like fuck. And I was genuinely really scared, really lightheaded, and yeah, nosebleeds, I don't like them. I've had so many of them. I've had enough to last 3 lifetimes, and I hope I never get one again, even though I probably will. But yeah, fingers crossed. This video's gonna be way too fucking long. I'm so sorry that I've bored you so much, but yeah, I'm gonna try and keep going. So obviously a lot of YouTubers do giveaways on the channel, and a lot of like general internet people do giveaways. I've entered into so many of them. I've entered into like must have been dozens at this point, and I've never won one. I've never won a giveaway. When I was about 5, up until I was about 5, I should say, I sucked my thumb. I think a lot of people did suck their thumb. I don't know how common that was actually, but yeah, I sucked my thumb, and then I went to the dentist. I remember this, and he was like, okay, you're gonna have to stop sucking your thumb, because if you do, then you're gonna push. If you keep sucking your thumb, you're gonna like push your teeth out of place, and you're gonna have to get braces when you're older. So I was like, okay, shit, I don't want braces. Fuck this. I'm out here. I don't want braces. So I stopped sucking my thumb, and yeah, I managed to kick that addiction, that habit. And I wish I had that sort of willpower nowadays, because if I could kick some bad habits I have now, like I did with the sucking thumb habit, then I'd be the model human being, to be honest. I've never been to a funeral, just never been to one. I've known people who, like family members and like people who died, but I've never actually been to a funeral before. Now I know pretty much everyone fucking says this, but procrastination, I'm so fucking bad for that. Like, people will tell you, my friends will tell you, go on, like, Max, you know this, you're bad as well, Kazelix. We're procrastination, I'm like everyone else, but I'm just so bad for it, man. My hands and feet get mad cold. I don't know why. I don't know why they get so cold, but right now, like, it's genuinely, it's like people will, like, touch my hand and they'll be like, why is it so fucking cold? Like, what the hell? Like, my arm is just like average temperature, but like my feet and my hands, I think I've got some sort of circulation problem, to be honest, which is part of the reason why I'm trying to like eat better and exercise more, I think, because apparently that can help it. But yeah, I think, I don't know, my hands and feet, like particularly my fingers and my toes, they just get really cold for even when I've got like 2 pairs of socks on or with gloves on. They just, I don't know, I just don't think blood properly circulates in there. So yeah, my feet are about size 10. That's UK sizes, by the way. Yeah, I think roughly about size 9, size 10-ish sort of size. So yeah, that's my foot size. Pretty interesting, right? Now I talked about not sounding very Scottish, just like on YouTube or with friends. But the one word, if I say this more than anything, potatoes. They're not potatoes. They are tatties. I'm sorry, but they are like, just being Scottish. I don't know. It's just one of those words that I always just want to say tatties because that's what I grew up saying. Like, I always feel like I have to correct myself whenever I'm speaking to someone who isn't Scottish. I'm like, oh yeah, I had such and such and tatties for my tea, or mashed tatties for my tea. Oh, so and they're like, what? And I'm like, oh, potatoes. And they're like, what the fuck? Even some people in Scotland, it's a weird thing, but I don't get annoyed by it. I just always feel like I have to correct myself after I say tatties. And I'm like, that's potatoes, by the way. So yeah. And last but not least, this video probably is a lot longer than it really needed to be. I'm sorry, I just like to rant. Fact number 27. my ultimate dream, when I first started YouTube, when I like first started making videos, like back in 2014 was about when I started making videos. My ultimate dream, if I like, everyone likes, you know, you dream about getting thousands of subs and millions of subscribers and all this stuff, but when you first start making YouTube videos, and you struggle to get like 5 views on a video, and there's like no likes, and the only likes on it are, you know, you on your other fucking accounts. It seems, obviously they're shit videos, no one wants to watch those videos because they're shit. When you're like 13, you're making shit COD videos. And it just seems impossible. It seems so fucking, you wonder how people get views. You don't think it's actually possible. So because of that, my first channel basically, I'd made like 60 videos over like a few months, and like I struggled to get 20 subscribers on it because they were shit videos, obviously. But because of that, and just like how impossible I felt like it was to ever get big on YouTube, like me of all people, I would never get any subscribers on YouTube. It's me. Like why me? And because of all this, my ultimate dream when I was making YouTube videos, when I first started making videos, my ultimate dream was to get 100 subscribers. I've said this before, but I really want to just exaggerate that. I literally sat there and I spoke with like mates who did YouTube as well. We were like, if we ever got to 100 subscribers, like triple digits, you get like a few people who are like watching every video and like comments and like a few likes. 100 subscribers just seems like not so like fucking crazy away, but just because of how difficult it was to get views, and like I just felt like it would be impossible to ever hit any sort of milestone. 100 subscribers was like my ultimate goal. I was always like, if I ever got to 100 subs, I would be so fucking over the moon. And now we're at 150. So yeah, I'll just leave you at that because this video is way too fucking long. Like I did not need to spend that much time on this video. I'm sorry. But yeah. So that's been that. Like I said, leave whatever you want in the comments. Basically, the comments is a free for all. Leave whatever the fuck you want. If you want to like say stuff about yourself, maybe stuff related to some of the stuff I've said. And yeah, so the comments is a free for all. Whatever you want to say. Yeah. Thank you. So like seriously, on a fucking, there aren't words that can express how fucking mental it is to have 150 YouTube subscribers, and like to have just to have people who watch your videos, like complete strangers. Like even though like I know like the names of all of you who comment regularly, just to like, you know, all of you were like strangers at some point like before, because like none of my like friends or anything watch these videos. So like you're all strangers really, but the fact that you've found my channel and you watch my videos is just like I said, I used to think this was impossible, and it's, I don't know, it's just fucking mental. Like I'll never express in words how much it really means to me. You'll probably never know how much it really means to me unless you make videos yourself. You won't understand. But yeah, hopefully I can somewhat to get this across how fucking grateful I am, man, honestly. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything you've done for me up to this point. 150 subs. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you so much for everything up until this point. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye for now. That's way too long.